Woo, good day everyone. Hope everyone's having a good day. I figured I'd hop on stream now because I'm getting word that we may be winning this war soon. So I want to make sure we can cap that. Uh-oh. There we go. Before anything too severely happens. God, we're still... I mean, it's almost been a full year of war in game. Alrighty, take a look at the... see what the fuck's going on here. Oh boy, we have just smashed everything, huh? So it looks like Stone Cradle is the last real Logi hub other than Brody Town they have. Oh nope, they also have a Kirkwell, I think that says. Oh, and they have over here as well. Let's see, where do I want to go? Where would be a good place to go? Right here to Callahan's Passage, I think. And we'll try to help secure this area. Why is there a seaport there? That it's inside, but I wouldn't want to be doing that. Yeah, we'll head over here to Latch. Going down over there. I already forgot which one's the Latch. There's Latch. Oh, but there is a cube. I'm next in line. Hey-oh. Never mind. 11 players ahead of me. We're gonna leave that queue. Where else could I go? Is all that. Head over here. There's no queue here, so we'll pop over there. Do a quick pop on over, see what happens, die horribly, hope we can assist the front. If not, we'll jump to Logi and do some Logi runs. Oh boy. Oh, why do we have...
Chang.
War crimes in the afternoon.
Great, we've already started with the fucking war crimes.
Someone yelled at the Asian man, quick.
Can someone unlock this thing?
I'm working on it.
You don't have.
We don't have many.
Tank grenades right now. They're right down the road. We need tank grenades right now.
Gotcha. We're setting up.
Hey, ballistic ready. Hey, ballistic forward.
Few footsteps and shit over there. A lot of backpacks. Shit, I think that was a warden. Alright.
One scout gun and one HTD. We destroyed the one
Oh, we got a weapon.
30 coming.
Oh, we got a down man up there, he's mad.
Run! Run!
Need a medic. Medic, medic, medic!
Oh god. Oh, they're in the tree line. We have to push.
Take that ballista out, they will destroy you.
Там даже танк по дороге.
We got a medic around here.
ПТшка, пардонская, ребята. Я буду стрелять.
We got trauma kits. Shit, we don't.
No, we don't have anything, man.
Well,
Put me down.
sorry about that, mate.
No problem.
Just gonna have to hold for now. Do what we can. Was that a fucking man with a medic bag over there I just saw?
You better get he's pushing for some reason. You can't see us. He physically can't see us.
Medic.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
Oh god.
I think he can see you.
Anybody medic?
Medic. Pull him back, pull him back.
Put some fire down there. Hopefully keep their heads down.
Там до хера там так знаешь.
Like someone's over there.
Весьма рискованно.
I don't know if he had a green ash or what his plan was there.
Medic.
Oh, it's a man with a pistol. They must be running out of ammo. Shit, tank moving up. I don't know if that was a tank or what that was, but I saw headlights. So.
Road ninja.
Yeah, without AT, this is gonna suck.
Just emptied the mag. Try and circle right as much as possible. Okay, there's cover over here.
On top of
Hey,
that.
tank?
There. Shoot him.
Oh, that's a foxhole.
Here.
No grenades, sadly. Maybe we can get up if we come back a bit. Yeah, we can get up and around this way.
Let's move.
Good shot.
Please get him. Shoot me. Good shit.
I'm about to go down to bleeding, I think.
Two tanks are just where we were down the hill.
There's no defenses up ahead. We can move.
Shit, the tanks are gonna come around.
Pretty much, yeah.
Do you have a medic?
This is gonna be the
Does
most.
anyone have bandages?
Oh shit. Oh Oh, they have fucking concrete here. Oh, that's gonna be hell. Oh, we're not getting through there without some heavy support, that's for sure. Couple more seconds. I've also been talking with some boys in Sigil, and we may take a trip up north and go play Wardens next war. Fuck, Camp's low.
Any medic around that has a trauma kit?
Oh. So many things.
Just drop me.
You don't have any bandages on.
Alright, man.
Let me show.
Factories yet? Yet.
Low medic here.
We have no medical supplies, so. Do we have a field hospital set up?
No hospitals here.
Ah, shit. So we can't start converting these guys into shirts.
Надо посмотреть бензин там.
No, not
Дизель.
really.
Not enough VMATs. Oh. We're just gonna have to hold.
We just take the last town.
I think we need a provisional garrison over there.
Yeah, it needs to attack the first garrison. And then we
Just vote on that.
well, if you go to
Well, we're just gonna have to try and scavenge as much as we can.
Так, спам, поехали.
That does not sound like ours. Round 3 rounds. Yeah, if only we had a sniper. They throw a mark there, I don't know.
kill them all. Oh fuck.
Someone help me, please.
I got tons of HE over here.
Oh, let's get this shit back to base. Oh, I'm not bleeding. Oh shit. Surprisingly. Okay, I'll live from this.
HE on the
Well, we'll see how this shit show goes. Alright, I'm gonna pull out some BMATs and start making a field hospital. Fuck there. I always hate how everything gets shifted around when people add stuff. Trying to build a fucking field hospital.
Somebody get that medic bag and heal me.
Oh, there we go. I think I want to put it there.
We need anti-tank stuff.
Think about making it here, maybe? That was a big explosion. Fuck it, we'll go build in that one place. God knows we can't fucking build anywhere else.
Medic.
Tanks. We can't kill any tank.
Ну, победили,
Yeah,
зато там
let's
танк
support that
приехал.
tank over there. We got an allied tank over here.
Уже все.
Come on, bring the infantry over here to the other tank that's close to us.
You guys can relax. We're basically about to win the war.
Let's-
Let's go with some fewer mats so I can run around more.
Why? Don't kill him. We won the war. Fucking stop shooting. Yeah, we basically won. They're right to rebuild one of the major cities, and then we've won.
Yo, let's celebrate and suck some dicks.
I hate how there's fucking nowhere to really build around here. Here we go, fucking that should be good now. It's not, I'm gonna shit myself. For fuck's sake. How in the fuck are you meant to place this shit? There's nowhere. I'd stick it right in the road if I could. Oh yeah, we got a mine right here. Oh, it's a component mine, holy shit. Oh shit. This is why you don't take prisoners. Why are we building all these fireplaces?
Warden tag! Warden tag! North, northeast!
And they're just gonna focus on taking down the garrison cap.
ХТБ сзади, панда, давай в танк. В танк, панда, а, не, чините, чините.
Come on, England.
Come on, mate.
Rush.
Hey, Warden. Stop shooting.
Get this shit back to base here.
Едем ХТД убивать.
Alright, let's get 16.
Панда, там сейчас ХТД будет, пошли ее убивать, короче.
На ВН, да?
Right, where was I? I was somewhere over here, right? Oh yeah, there's my body, where I was murdered in cold blood. Alright, let's try this shit again. Is it in a bad area? Oh, most definitely, but where else? Actually, I can maybe shove it south. I pick up my own corpse. I cannot, sorry. I also have my other gun. That's... Oh, someone's building something. It's just a warning. For some reason, our people are fucking stupid. God, bayonets are fucking overpowered. Jesus Christ. Well, there goes all the shirts.
There's no bandages.
Where should I build it? South? Yeah, we'll build it over here, I think. Actually, where's that being built? Oh, actually, maybe I can tuck it right in here. Nope. Oh. Or does it just, it just swaps to too fucking far? Lovely. Maybe in this nice little field. Oh, there we go. That took long enough, huh? Alright, we'll get this built and then we can start shoving some critically wounded boys in here. I feel like I'm about to be shot in the back by wardens. Maybe because I'm fucking am.
We need to go help our allied tank.
Hey, hold on.
Dude, we've got like the whole Warden Armor Division over here. Holy shit! Yeah, almost over.
Yeah, they probably don't like us.
It's a matter of time until they surrender.
And I need still 150, I think.
There's another one.
Oh. Well, shit. Well, let's go back to what we were doing. May as well burn the mats while we have them. Yeah, if he's critically wounded, just drop him here. Ba ba da 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 da.
Hello, do you need the mats?
I think I need 50 more.
Okay.
All that the garrison base has been fucking exploded. I don't want to think about what's going on behind me.
I'll come back. Just stay right
I build
there. There's an
this.
encampment going up right here. Yeah, this encampment right here. Why don't you load it up in this one? Come up this road. Right here.
Is he talking about me? Because this ain't an encampment.
We're gonna get that garrison base back up.
We'll supply it right when it's up.
Mate, this is
Yeah,
a field
truck of supplies.
hospital.
Oh, it's a hospital.
It's a
Fuck me, I'm so
hospital.
dumb. It doesn't even look like an encampment. Fuck. Is this thing still down? It's just going back up?
Okay, he was talking about me.
Yo, yeah, they have a CV fixing the town hall.
Alright, so it's semi-close to the garrison base.
Go over there.
And we also have... Ah, shit, there go the bodies.
You'll be good.
Okay, so they do despawn after a time.
Right here to the right.
But that's fine, we'll get this built. Oh, wait, am I short by 30 then? How many more do I got? Okay, I'm gonna be short by, yeah, roughly 30 or 20 or so. I think it cut me short because I was, pulling when it got destroyed. If we can't yoink some beam on top of something. Yoink, yoink, yoink.
Medic.
Oh, please tell me that's enough. Should be enough. Oh, shame it got blown the fuck up. Just shy again.
So much time. Fucking rebuild the garrison.
Oh. There we go. Alright, well we have a field hospital.
На дороге скаут-танк стоит на В.
I don't have a main weapon.
Okay, so when the war ends, we're all gonna start killing each other.
Alright, top boy.
Oh fuck it.
Wait, hang on, not yet.
Let
I've
this truck
got.
get through. Let this truck get through so it can deposit. Come on, boys. Don't get run over.
Only a matter of minutes.
It's in a matter of a few, like
Yeah,
two.
builders never get the commands. Here, Corvette, hop out. Let me get you some commands, bro.
Any of supplies, you can set your spawn.
Hey yo.
Thanks, brother.
No problem.
Oh, okay, all that keeps the same. Wait, we have industry here? Oh, I guess just storage depot.
Is this dude having a PC episode or something?
GG, easy.
My Jeep.
So, oh wait, I didn't know I was shooting at it.
The warden's over this way? I don't know.
Play, hot potato or something.
How the fuck does that work? Oh, what? With a body?
Wait, no, I have an idea.
thing?
Everybody, just stand by me real quick. Everybody just stand really close to me.
Wait, what if we pass around the body and whoever who isn't able to pick it up fast enough before they die is the loser?
No, everybody just stand around me. Everybody just wait a few minutes. Trust me, it'll be worth it. But no, I have a good idea, Everybody, we're gonna spawn lock you inside the town hall. We're gonna create a little fenced off area. And I'm gonna detonate a bomb and then you're all gonna die.
Oh, we're gonna put that back.
Wait, no,
I don't think they're gonna let that man down.
Okay, everybody stand right there. Everybody stand right there. I've got a thermal imploder and you're all gonna blow up in a second.
It's a fancy word for a grenade.
Not yet. We're not murdering each other yet.
Yo, I've got some Russian guy on my shoulder. Can you revive him?
Help me.
Thank you. We won, by the way. We won. It's GG. We won.
GG.
Fuck yeah.
GG easy.
Good,
GG
good,
easy.
good, we won, good, good.
We outplayed. We outplayed the enemy. Someone go make peace with the wardens.
Did we win?
Ой, танк с пулеметом.
Направление.
Oh, that sounded like a big boy boom.
Там два скаутового танка и скаут выделяет.
Ебаните, как не скаут, это пулеметный танк.
I don't know how critically wounded soldiers appear. Oh, it's I've never seen him before. Oh, well that's a Yagkanza. Oh, that's a heavy tank destroyer over there.
Try and tell the ones we're making peace. Tell them in local chat to make peace.
Oh, there's a cool
можно не расстреливать,
I could kill enough people. That would get banned.
Get the fuck
Вы
out of here.
погодите пушку ломать, или ее еще своровать можно, наверное.
Да сейчас война уже закончится, минут 5.
Да.
There we go. First patient.
Давай.
That's it, I'm blowing you guys up. I'm just kidding.
You're blowing us?
No, no, no.
Come on, that's what we do. That's what we do there. I'm the president.
This is a shit show, what the fuck, man?
Everybody give me a minute of your time. Everybody stand right there and wait.
No, you're not gonna blow
Hey guys, there's Artie coming in.
Let him blow us. Let him blow
Get
us.
out, boys. Artie's coming in.
What is going on? Now I know why I don't play the front lines. Neat. Alright, let's see, what do we got in all this stored? Is there? No, we can't use the storage depot yet. Is that a machine gun or is that multiple rifles firing off? Can't tell. I just murdered some people. Friendly coming, I need a medic. I murdered one. Oh, that bitch.
Expired.
В ближайшем месте, где броню вычинить?
Нигде. Мы нигде, мы не беремся, если уйдем сюда. Все тормозите.
Medic, boys, I need medic.
Oh good, the boys are here. What you gonna do when they come for you? That's a copyright strike. Fuck, I guess I'll die.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?
A shit show.
Your mother is what's going on.
Not done yet, sadly. Alright, let's do a run over here and try and steal some shit back.
Keep going on, so you got flags on, possibly. Can I hop in this other one?
Oh, can't fucking move, you fucking cunts! I just spawned here. I don't know what you're talking about. Fucking cunts, let me out! Gabriel, you cunt!
That's you. That's you.
Alright, I don't know what the fuck's going on there. We need some foxholes over in this direction. This is where wardens be coming from. So there are backpacks. Ooh.
Doctor!
Okay. Okay, I have a decent field of fire. Here we go. And the chat is going wild. The chat's going ballistic and we're going through all our fucking ammo. Not either the Warrens are doing the last ditch push. I honestly can't tell what the fuck is going on anymore. Seeing as how everything's firing though, I'm gonna assume it's the Wardens. Shit, I threw my stickies away. Right side moving. God damn, they're doing a last desperate push. At least they, oh, I didn't say they gave us a free gun, but no. Medico, medic. Resistance starts in 3 minutes unless they can decap something. Oh, let me add my F in there. Can't even tell I put F. Aw. Aw. Really, dude? You're teabagging?
I've only been here for an hour and I won the war. We won the war, guys. We did it now.
Can I even respawn here, or are we out of shirts? Well, that's War 1. Warden I just saw. Possibly. Oh, was that green ash? Yep. Alrighty. I got really thin. Alright, well let's go to the home island. And let's go see this monument. I was gonna say, there's a queue to go back home. Alright, where the hell's the patch area? There it is. Alright, so if we hook a right, and a left on the main road, I believe. Yeah, okay, it's up this way. Up further up. I don't care about moving it. I'll just slide through it. I only got a few seconds to get here to the monument and see it. Oh, you can see all the shadows.
Eight.
Yeah, that's good. Well, before I get struck in again. That's nice to see everyone together. Too bad I don't have a grenade. That would have been even funnier.
This feels like fucking a zombie apocalypse at the moment. That's hilarious. I'm in. Blow it up. Let's go. Right.
Wrong way.
Where are you guys going? You're going the wrong fucking way.
Wrong side, guys.
Oh.
Wrong way.
How the fuck did we win the war?
Listen.
Holy
What
shit.
are those things called?
Not believe we had a comeback. Satire was almost
Yeah, lemmings.
lost.
They're fucking lemmings. I don't know. They just follow Victor.
Warda just fucking gave up.
You see that fucking horde of people?
Salute, boys, salute!
Fuck the salute button.
Satire didn't fall!
No. 6, no. How about 7? 7 salute? No.
Third win in a row, baby!
8 is salute.
Get in ranks, boys. Get in ranks.
I don't even think I want to try and fucking figure this out.
and we got them.
Line up with the bricks, boys. Line up the bricks. See the lines. Match
Line
up,
up the
match up.
bricks! Line up the bricks!
Make it
Line!
nice. Make a nice line, guys.
I'm on the bricks, man.
Line, guys, line!
This is the most stupid thing that I've ever seen. Well, this is the first war I've actually been in for the victory. Last time around. Holy shit, I'm just gonna mute the game audio because that's so fucking intense. But, this is my first war that I've actually been at the victory parade for. That's nice. Close victory. I don't know if I'd say close. We're getting a speech.
The Colonial Legion showed its might. Now, we celebrate on the destruction of the Warden Empire. We celebrate on the foolishness of the Warden Empire. Today,
Cheers for Armco.
Today, we celebrate their foolishness, their dumbness. They believe they got us, but at the end, the stupid warden pretended to have already won and died for the might of the Colonial Legion. The Republic showed this force.
Jesus
The
Christ.
Republic showed
Show some respect, guys. Show some respect. Come on.
everyone.
Speech. Victory speech.
What is this?
After the NCR victory at Hoover Dam, a temporary truce between them and the Kings blossomed into a full-scale relief
Today,
effort for the people.
celebrate. Today we showed. Today believe over the fascism, over the illness of the Warden Empire.
You're a dictatorship of the proletariat.
Proletariat.
For the stars.
I'd say more
Long live the forest!
All together.
Seems to be
Let's sing glory.
Let me out.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, it's so laggy. Ooh.
Let's keep the streak going next war, boys.
Yeah, let's get a
win, baby! You win!
Oh yeah, Colonials never lose, boys.
You never lose, baby!
Never lose.
Gotta get the hell yeah!
I don't have to worry about. Oh god.
What's the trap?
There, I'll go further out and around. Jesus Christ. Oh, more people are Everyone's coming in from everywhere to slam themselves into this party. Oh, it would be so funny to have a green ash grenade right now go up and just kill 50 people. Get yourself banned instantly. Oh, fuck. Oh, someone's coming back with another truck. Oh, is the whole procession following now, or just him? Alright, so now we're in resistance phase. So our territories get basically reset. I'm not exactly sure how it looks. Or how it works. The first war that I ever joined in on was a resistance phase. So, there should be a deployment zone over here, right? Yeah. Alright, so I don't know if we keep our tech or not. So let us head down to Heartlands to go find out, shall we? Because if we don't keep our tech, I'll mine tech for a while. Otherwise, I'll go do some Logi stuff. But there we go. Good job, lads. We won the war. Congrats to all the collies and the shit show that was the entirety of the war. Alright, let me go hide that now. Well, let's just go take a look. I may kill myself and then go somewhere else. I know what's going on. Okay, so we keep all our tech. Julio, SpaghettiOs. Why the fuck is our side so insistent on open-top vehicles? Have we really not looped back around yet? Holy shit. Alright, well, let's see. Well, I'll mine here for a bit. Or maybe I'll go somewhere else. Where's a better place? Lockmore got hit. What the fuck? Abandoned Ward is anyone's game at the moment. Brook Channel. And Jake go. Where should I head? Oh, they shut off. Oh, I see. They turned off Fisherman's. Okay, so during Resistance, the two farthest out get turned off. Well, I guess I can head. Oh, wait, the Baths doesn't have a refinery. I guess Mercy's Whale? Yeah, I guess I'll head over there. So we'll just return home and then head over to Mercy. And then we'll do some scrapping, some mining, the good old stuff all over there. We did it, we won the war. Now we celebrate with some resistance. Do want to go to Warden next war though. Oh. Fuck a duck, we don't have sledgies. Alright, well let's hope there's some queued up in the factory maybe. Where's Seaport? Alright. So they kind of convert you back to just basic supplies and shit. Wee bit annoying. You can see why they did that. Okay, take a right this road and follow this up, and that gets me to the seaport. I'll pull that guy out of the truck, I think. I wonder if he has gasoline. He must. Alright, we'll pull out two. I'll pull them off to the side and then pull out some more. Oh, he's off to go build some shit, seems. Pull out two more, bring them up by the, town hall. Yeah, actually I'll just build this one. Bring this up, get some fuel, and come back. Because this cannot go very far on the fuel provided. And I think I made a wrong turn. I have indeed. Maybe I'll head back over to the seaport. Road. Alright, the others are on the truck. We'll lock this. Take the fuel out. And we'll pull out another truck and leave it here for someone. We're gonna need sledges. Sledges and harvesters would be real nice. Oh, they already have a boat built. Nice. Alright, let's see how much leftover am I gonna have. 11. Jeez, just driving in the town hall here. Fucking, use up 10 fuel. That's insane. Anywho, let's go take a look. No, I needed to make that turn to go down to the refinery and factory. Fine. We'll turn around this way. Now we got absolutely nothing so far. That's okay. And then the factory should just be on the other side here. And everything is idle. So, we're gonna head down to the salvage. Actually, we're turning the wrong way for that. Here we go. Oh, someone's already made some boxes. See if there's anything in them. Just a hammer. Oh good. Leave the B-mats there. Got some salvage already. We need... Let's see, Logi starter kit, radio... There are radios here already. There's some B-mats, some oh, someone's already made some sludgies. Shit, let's go grab those quick. Man, someone was quicker on the ball than me with, getting sledgehammers out. Oh, we have a garage here, so... You know what, I'll also take some B-mats and go make a hauler. We'll also need some more diesel. How many B-mats is it to make an Atlas? I don't think too many. I think if anything it would be like 120 at most, if even that. I'll take 150 to be on the safe side. Or rather 160. So now we'll skirt down to the garage and build an Atlas. Here, I got some fuel in my truck. Oh, you got some. Let's see, Atlas. There we go, 120, okay. There we go. I was gonna say, please let me actually hit it and build it. Probably change the stream name now since we won. There we go. Change the name of the stream. Binka bonka, binka bonka. Bum 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 bum. I wish there was a way to build these faster. Like, I don't know, maybe if you used a wrench, or even possibly a mechanic's hammer, or mechanic tools, that would go faster. Maybe it would let you do other things with vehicles as well. Jesus fuck. There we go. Alright. Alright, well. Oh, there. I was so confused there for a moment. There we go. That in there. Park that just here to the side. Actually, we'll park it over by free parking. Yeah, I know, bad idea. But that way I can just run over to it. We're gonna go grab the other truck and throw it in free parking. I did grab everything, right? Yep. So, how's everyone's day? Hopefully going pretty good. And look at that. First truck in the free parking area. First truck of the war. Well, of the resistance phase, rather. Oh shit, bounced. And I destroyed that fence. Oh well. Fuck that fence. No one liked that fence. Anyway. Alright, dude, just dropped his shit on the ground. I don't know whether he realizes that or not. Why do these fuckers just always drop it on the ground? It's worth 4% of my weight. Doesn't help too much, but it's a start. Maybe I should get a CV and come out here and make an encampment. Maybe that would be wise. It's too close to town to really warrant an encampment, I think. I think he's running back to go get his sledgy. And then we'll start putting stuff into public use. People are probably gonna gobble up BMATs at the moment. That lad. How much did he throw? 20. No research yet. It's weird, usually it would drop by now, which makes me think it's an aluminum field. Iron would have definitely dropped by now. Oh. Nope, it's an iron field. I mean, you could have still hammered away. You got... Sledgy has an insane range. Oh, they got comps. Starting the comp mining already, huh? I have no idea what this dude's doing. Alright, public, let's set a nice good chunk of it into BMAX. And we'll set the rest into diesel for now. I'm just gonna tell everyone in the region. So, now everyone knows there's going to be diesel and BMATs at the refinery. And now we mine for 6 hours.
Hello there.
Mikey. Hello there. How are you, Mikey? Been a while. Hold on a second, I need to turn my fan. I need to open my window. Fucking. Please. We won the war. We're now in the resistance phase, so we just won the war about 20 minutes ago, give or take. I don't know if it says it here. No, but we're in resistance, so the far east and west of the map have been closed off, and now things have kind of been set back to how they were, kind of, sorta. But things have been reset. Is this Iron Junction here? No. The fuck's Iron? Over here, isn't it? The fuck is Iron? I always forget. I always get lost trying to find it. Not up that high. Well, I don't know where the fuck Iron Junction is anymore. Weird. Unless it's over here, but no, it's not. I know for a fact it's not. Weird. Anyway, yeah, we won the war. It's in resistance mode. So the map gets reset. We keep our tech from the war. And now we just fight longer? I'm not exactly sure how resistance works. All I know is, like, the majority of things get reset. So every base you have, you just get the basic trucks. You don't have tanks, you have to rebuild everything. Which means immediately everyone is running to the component mines and component fields to go mine components to make tanks. The only issue with that is they're gonna have tanks but no diesel or BMATs for repairs or shells, because no one's really getting the scrap you need. That's why I'm over here in Mercy, gonna do what I can. Did we run out of, you know we have sludgies in the town hall, right?
I did not, thank you.
We have 8 there. I'm gonna be making some crates soon.
That was very fast.
Yeah, originally I was gonna grab some BMATs to make crates, but someone else made a crate of sledgehammers. And also a crate of, radios. Oh, hello, McCran Man. That's how I'm gonna say it. I apologize if that's wrong. So, as a first-time player, the big differences between the factions. You may hear the word asymmetrical gameplay thrown around a lot. It's not that big of a difference. So, collies are meant to be... I'm not sure exactly in the lore, but what ends up happening is collies are really shit early war, because we get good stuff late war, and the Wardens get good stuff early war. So what happens is the Wardens basically pull a Germany and try and blitzkrieg in the first few days of the war to crush the collies. The collies, we want to extend the war so we can get our tanks on the field and fight back against the Wardens better. The only main difference, and the big difference that I like, is every vehicle looks different. So it's not just the same truck for both sides. They each have their own aesthetics and everything. I really enjoy it. You'll notice in the bottom left and right, anything that's green and more angular, that's collie thins, and things that are blue and more rounded are Warden thins, and I really like the designs. So next war, I'm going to be going to Warden because I want to go see what their thins look like. I hope that helps a bit. I'm not usually the best with explaining things or differences. Weapons, you get kind of the same between the two, you know, your standard rifles, SMGs, LMGs. There's debates between which is better on which side, but it comes to your own preference. Throw in some BMAX to cook up for people. Apologies. Oh. Oh, no problem, mate. He was just telling me thanks for the diesel. But McCran, man, have you chosen a side yet? Are you in the war yet? Are you, still trying to decide? I'm interested to hear. As I beat salvage for 20 minutes. Also, hello to the sun influx of people. Hello, hope you're all having a good evening. Oh, fuck, it's only 12. Oh, God. Oh, I thought it was later in the day. It's not even 1 yet. Oh. Boy, howdy. Colonial when they won, so I guess I'm kind of in the choosing phase. So, right now, Resistance is probably the best time to actually start playing the game. Resistance is when I first played the game, and I also chose Colonial, and here's the reason why I'm going to say Resistance is the best time to play the game. You avoid the grinding of the first 5 to 7 days of the war. All our new toys are unlocked, you have all these different vehicles, you have all the weapons, you have everything to choose from, and you're able to see how the game functions towards mid to late war. When you start a war, you don't start with sledgehammers, you have to research all of that. You just start with hammers, and you're going to be mining in this field for 20 minutes to try and fill up your truck, give or take. So, Resistance is really the best way to join, because you don't spend nearly as much time grinding. And that way as well, when the real war actually starts, you want to unlock those toys again, so everyone's kind of more in a oomph to go out, salvage, tech mine, tech rush, tech made, all the different tech related things you can do to help get the toys back. Like what I can do is, as soon as I drop off this batch of scrap, we can go look at the engineering bay, and I can kind of explain more so what I mean. Also, welcome to the Colonial side. Hopefully you have a good time, and if you just need any help with anything, everyone's super friendly, so just ask. I would also suggest that if you're new and you want more help that's more specific one-on-one or even in VCs, shut them posts. They don't exist right now because no one's put them up yet, but there's the Sigil HQ Discord, which is basically the Kali Discord, where all the different clans and just members in general of Kali organize and discuss things and vote on technologies and share information and scream about what's about to be blown up by the wardens and where we should push and all the really good secrets that spies want to get into. Kind of leave the door unlocked for that stuff. Alright, there we go. I won't worry about getting a full 100. And someone just dumped their shit on the ground. So that there is iron. You take that to the refinery, refine it into iron alloys, and you use that for vehicles. So I'll hip hop over there and kind of show everything that's going on. So, McCran man, are you like completely new, or I'm gonna guess you watched a couple videos at this point, so you kind of know what's going on, like what to do, or are you just completely new, strictly new, you're like a newborn baby that was given a helmet and a gun and the wardens want to eat you already? Boy howdy, fucking wardens, man. They love eating babies. It's a serious issue. Okay, yeah, I figured as much. Because in this day and age, who just buys a game blind anymore? Fuck, even when I buy a game, I usually know going in what's gonna happen and everything. I'm not even moving. But yeah, alright, so we're gonna jump over here to the engineering bay. So this is where the magic happens. This is our technology. So at the start of the game, you start here at Tech 1 on both trees. And as you can see, we've gone through the very end. In Resistance, you keep everything unlocked, and when you get to the bottom of the tree, you loop back to the top, and you get to choose what you didn't choose the first time, indicated by the insignia. So right at the start, you have to choose between two trucks. You don't even get the Atlas, the truck I'm in, until Tier 2, which makes scrap hauling so much harder. And then we don't get our first armored vehicle, if you can consider an open-top tank an armored vehicle, until Tier 3. We don't get our first real tank until down here at Tier 5. Wardens, I think, get one around Tier 4, Tier 5. Weapons, you know, you don't get binos until Tier 2. You get the gas grenades for war crimes at Tier 2, but you don't get the masks until Tier 3, so it's kind of a shit show until that point. Sledgehammers, you don't get until Tier 4. So everyone is just beelining to get to sledgehammers, or else you just minefields for 10 minutes. And so on and so forth, and these later things don't matter as much. But that's why I say Resistance is better. You get to play with all those toys, and then the war resets, and you get all your toys taken away. Let's bebop over to the garage for a minute. I'll kind of show what you start with at the start of the war. Is that just a normal truck?
Yep.
You guys do know there's like 25 down at the seaport, right?
Nope.
That's all good. Yeah,
Thanks for the info, though.
They spawn a couple dozen at seaports at the start of the game if there's no storage depot in town.
Okay. Thank you.
Friend zoned, I'm on the colonial side. So, McCran Man, everything you see here is what we can build currently. What's grayed out, we can't build. So, when we start the game, the only vehicle we start with that we can build at the garage is this motorcycle, the oil tanker, which carries diesel, and not the Spirit Tip, the R1 hauler. You only have these three vehicles. Actually, I don't even know if you can build the motorcycle at the start. You can only build these three vehicles out of everything here. So that's why I say Resistance, best phase. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, because I'm here to help as many people as possible. Because it's a fun game. Don't go on the Reddit. That's not a hot take, but I'm gonna say if you don't like a lot of yelling and arguing and general rudeness, don't go on the Reddit. It's a salty, salty place. It's gonna be hilarious to see the memes, though. Yeah, so I'm Colonial. I've been Colonial 2 wars now. This Resistance phase is gonna technically be my 3rd war. If we count Resistance phases as a war, I don't know if we do. But right now, I'm in the back lines doing Logi work. So Resistance, everything gets reset. So I'm coming here to do the work that needs to be done. So everyone, if I look at map, probably running down, yeah, to the component field. That's how you make tanks, is with components. Components translate to rare materials, and you need usually a couple dozen rare materials or refined materials to make a tank. It's 20 components for one RMAT. The conversion rate is horrible, so everyone mines those fields like crazy. I noticed that a lot of Warrens were complaining about nobody backbuilding. I take it constructing bases / defenses is very important. Seemed interesting. Yes. So the reason you saw everyone complain about that is the reason we won this war. So I'm going to demonstrate here. The war, where is it? Alright, we had controlled most of this territory, these 3 regions. The Wardens pushed us all the way down to this border. They were pushing in here and here. We were stuck in Sataria. I actually like this town quite a bit, but we were stuck in Sataria. They had us here. We were down to this region, just these 2 here, the Heartlands and Westgate, and we owned Fisherman's Row. They had everything else. We were on the verge of losing. They only needed 5 more points to win. The story goes that I hear it. What did the Wardens do? There's an island here named Dirk, I think it's this one, that the Collies view as a religious area. So the Wardens went there, partied, burned it down and everything, and kind of left the east side here. A group of people with only 3 field anti-tank guns at Sataria pushed, and they kept pushing. They retook Silk Farms, they pushed all the way to Alod's Blight, and they kept pushing through to Tempest, and they pushed up. We took 2 full regions with barely any blowback, without any resistance, because the Wardens did not build up defenses. Thank you, Streamlabs. That's the huge reason is why everyone was going ballistic about what happened, is because they should have won. Anyone you talk to, the Wardens should have won this war. But simply because they didn't build bunker bases, foxholes, AT turrets, defenses, and no one was active in that region, the AI wasn't turned on. It was PvE, as people consider, because there is AI in this game for defenses. Because obviously, you can't have people everywhere all the time. But yeah, the Collies were able to literally walk across the map and just destroy and retake everything, and the Wardens did not react fast enough. And by the time they got back over to the east to slow down what we've done, our morale was boosted, enough people were over in the east to hold them off, while groups of builders, I helped a little bit with that, immediately went and started fortifying the areas we just retook. And we ended up building what we call the Kastov line, or the Casto line, after the one dude in the Discord who made the line. And basically, it was a line that went from, I think, Fisherman's to Lockmore to, I think it was somewhere down here, up to here, and then down here, and to Silk Farms. And this was basically the line that we wanted to hold. So we just built up that line like crazy. Warrens never got back to it though, because oh man, after that comeback that we did, the Wardens were not very happy, and quite a few people that I heard, they left, they just quit the war. And the Collie morale was boosted, so everyone was trying to help as much as possible to help win the war. So that was this turnaround. I'm waiting to see if there's going to be a documentary about, like, the Jade Cove incident. Speaking of which, have we started building our bases? No. Bit up there. Wee bit there. But yeah, to anyone who's even thinking about this game or worried, because I know it was a big thing I always worried about, is what can one person do for the team? What can one person do to help? And I am showing you right now, one person can do quite a bit. Me simply coming to this field and dumping it in the refinery and turning it into public BMATs and diesel people can just take that, instantly make trucks. They're able to instantly pull out diesel because it's faster to get it from the refinery than anywhere else, I think. But they're able to just get this stuff and go do things. I don't care what they do with it, as long as it's not there when I get there, it's not being wasted. But people are able to use the things I'm doing almost instantaneously. The things that are in the factory, probably a good bit of it is being made with my BMATs. And the RMAT. Okay. If you want to do logistics, the one thing everyone will thank you to God for, EMATs. This shit takes forever to queue up. That 57, I just submit it for a couple dozen to be made. Over 10 minutes. 9 minutes, 7 minutes, whatever that actually is. The EMATs take forever to make. So if you simply stock up a refinery with EMATs, your team will love you. They will hoist you on their shoulders. Oh, and then the other reason you want to back build a lot, Cranman, which I'm hoping these are helping answer questions, I'm not just leaving more questions. But the other reason you really want to do that is not just in case your front line gets pushed back, but also for what's known as partisans. So partisans are just people that go behind the enemy lines, and their main goal is to screw with the logistics. Now the main goal of any large partisan group, which they always try and do, is to steal enough supplies that they can build a base behind enemy lines, and they don't realize it until the base is well equipped enough to launch a strike force from and actually attack from behind and take out as much as it can before it goes down. Or even just encircle and destroy the front line. You know, whichever comes first. So that's why you see people talk about building up backlines and everything. I hope that helps. Yeah, it's just BMATs. There we go. But yeah, if Cranman, if you or just anyone else has any other questions, feel free to ask. Always good. Next where I'll do Logi, then try out base building. Yeah, so that's what I did is, so obvious I'll show off here, I'm an officer cadet. You get ranked up really fast through logistics because every time you drop off supplies, it pops up in the top left, oh, so-and-so dropped off these supplies, would you like to commend? And you just hit the check mark and you get a commend. You do that at the front lines when there's 30, 50 people at a base and it's all their spawn point. No matter where they are in the battlefield, as long as that base is their spawn point, or maybe there's a distance, I'm not sure, I haven't looked at the mechanics, it will pop up. So doing one load of supplies, you can get 30 commends, which is enough to rank up twice from like private, I think. And then on top of that, people can go in and then multi-commend you. But base building is a little bit more tricky because there is... Okay, it's a little bit annoying because I hate it, because I hate metas. But there is a very specific way people like to base build in Foxhole, and that's the meta way. It's all about integrity and the proper defenses. So the one thing people stress all the time is no trenches, or very, very limited trenches. The biggest issue is if a warden or a collie, your enemy, gets in your trench line, they can fucking destroy you. We actually witnessed something similar to it earlier, so you guys weren't here for it, but when we were on the verge of winning at the garrison base on the front line, a warden simply ran up to us at the garrison base because everyone was surrounding it, pulling out weapons and such. He ran up with a bayonet. For anyone that doesn't know this, the bayonet is a one-hit instant kill. It's fucking OP. Anyway, he ran up, and he just kept spamming attack in a line, and because there were so many people there, everyone trying to shoot him, he just kept hiding behind other people before stabbing them to death. So it took us a while to kill him, but he killed almost fucking like 15 people before we were able to finally take him down. One man, a rifle, a bayonet, 15 kills. So can you imagine that in a trench line? That's just him standing in the open, everyone can shoot him. In a trench line, you could just hold W, go in a straight line, and just keep stabbing. And the only ones that can effectively kill you are ones in the trench line, or ones standing right on the lip of the trench line, shooting down. So that's why you hear people say, don't build trench lines. But you will see trench lines a lot, because obviously new players like to build trench lines. I actually like to build trench lines, because I enjoy World War I style combat of everyone at the whistle hopping over the wall and making a mad dash. But obviously, in this it doesn't go that well. Also because trench lines are fucking terrifying. I was at a different front line. I was over at Iron Junction yesterday. Oh my god, I hate the Wardens. What'd they do? So their field anti-tank, it has like a large armored plane on the front to protect it. They walked it up to our trench line. There was 5 of us standing in there. They just pointed the barrel of this anti-tank cannon down into the trench and fired, and it just eviscerated everyone. And they did that for about 3 minutes because people kept running into that one trench line. They'd push the gun up, fire, pull it back, and let more collies jump into that trench line. If you see that happen, just walk away. I saw so many chunks of people get fucking blasted into the sky from that pit. It was horrible. The worst was when they pulled the cannon back, and then the people that were still barely alive on the ground because they were on the edge of the blast, they yell for a medic, and you see like 2 medics jump in the hole, and then their escort jumps in, and then it just gets wheeled back out, and then it just looks at them for 2 seconds, and everyone just goes, oh fuck, and then they explode. It was horrible, but also hilarious. Yeah, so basically with building, the main thing you'll need is a hammer, a shovel, and a CV, also known as a construction vehicle. You can build that with a hammer, and that will let you build a bunker base, which then from there you can build everything else. And the bunker base is kind of like the town hall. You need people there and to vote on the techs inside of it, and it'll passively upgrade over time. And it'll unlock different things you can build onto the bunker base and the trench lines. So you have to unlock the ability to have machine gunners, AT turrets, and then later howitzers. It takes a while though, so most frontline bunkers you'll see will only have rifle garrisons. There's also the meta because rifle garrisons can shoot in 360 degrees. Machine gunners can only shoot in a cone in the direction you place them in. AT turrets are circular and on a pedestal. I'm not sure if they have a full 360 degree or if it's just a 180 in front of them. I'm not sure. But in the Discord, the Sigil Discord for all collies, they have a bunker design area where it's just people sharing their knowledge, different designs, different layouts you can do. That really help. Yeah, I've been getting into building a bit. During this last war, I tagged along with some people as they taught me how to build. Okay, bunker bases are the FOBs. They're one and the same. So obviously, to anyone who doesn't know the lingo, FOB or FOB means forward operating base. So that would be somewhere you spawn out of. A bunker base is you build, I think it is 1 or 2 bunker pieces next to each other, and then you have the option to upgrade that into a bunker base, which then people can set their spawns at, and they can respawn there, and people resupply there, and blah 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 blah. If you get it upgraded enough, one of the last upgrades for the bunker base is to turn it into a place where people can spawn to from the world map, so they don't have to get to that base and then set their spawn point. They're able to immediately spawn there, which is what most bases aspire to get to one day, but it takes so long to get to that by the time that technology is unlocked, the front line has already moved a ways up and a new bunker base has been made further up. Yeah, so there are 3 different things that I can think of. Put some more diesel, explosive, all the rest into BMATs. Shit, I threw away my hammer. But basically, you have an encampment, which you can set your spawn at, and it's just a small little tent. I don't think it can activate AI in a region, it's just there for you to spawn at. You'll mostly see those built around the salvage and component fields.
No.
Oh, he said sorry, but actually meant to come through here. You'll see those built around salvage and component fields, and then what people do is they just sit at a field and empty it, that way it respawns faster. Put all of the materials into the encampment, and then just come back with a truck and empty the encampment. Because basically how the fields work is they have roughly a 40-minute to an hour-long timer to respawn, so you want to strip them as fast as possible, so you have them constantly respawning, for the main reason of technology. Later in the war, people get a little bit more haphazard with cleaning them because you don't need technology as much once you start to unlock the big things that you're after. But early war, you're stripping those fields every single time they respawn, especially if you're over in Blemish on the Kali side at the Heartlands. The second a field spawns, entire crews arrive. Dozens of people, resource crates, atlases, whatever they can have, and they're just there stripping all of it until it's gone. And then they just rotate to the next one. But yeah, so there's the encampments, there's the bunker bases, which you manually have to build. There's the town hall / garrison bases. So these with the flags, that's where you spawn. And then there's also, what's the other one? Where are they? Did they not spawn on the map during Resistance? Apparently not. But there's a thing called border bases. And border bases will basically it'll spawn like one here and one here or something like that. Oh, there's also relic bases. But there's border bases that when you push on the other side, you can claim the border base here and it connects to the one on this side. So then basically anything you put here will transfer to the one on this side. That way it's easier to get logistics through. At least I think that's how it worked. I've only played around with border bases a little bit. But that's how that works. So there's the 4 different buildings you can build for bases, basically. You got encampments, town halls, your bunker bases, and your border bases. Also the relic bases that spawn around the map at the start of the game. Or maybe you have to build them, I'm not sure. I usually come into this war, the one that we...
salvage over here. Just a little bit.
The war we just won. Man, there's also a diesel can. Do you want that? Alright, well, he's gone. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, so the war we just won. I came into the war at about 3-4 hours, I think 5 maybe, after it started. So by then everything was built that needed to be built, because there are people, as soon as the war starts, they have their entire clan come on and they just go do what needs to be done at the start of the war to ensure victory for the colonials. So typically, I'm not sure exactly who does it. I know T3, they're big logistics players, but I don't know if they're builders as well. There's so many clans, it's hard to keep track of all the tags and what they all do. Yeah, hopefully that helps with the building. I think you can you make shovels right out of the gate? I know sledgehammers you need technology. Can't remember if wrenches need technology, I don't think so. I think you can build wrenches and shovels right out of the gate. That's why as well you'll see at the start of the war a lot of trench lines, because that's the only real defense you can make at the start of the war. Yeah, so I don't know why everyone plays Colonial. Okay, well, I say that as a streamer myself who also hangs out in the Colonial Discord, where there's a couple other different content creators as well. The main gist, from what I understand, is no one likes to stream Wardens or play Wardens that long. It's a very rigid area. So Colonials, it's much more free. From what I understand, Wardens are more strict. They have like their war councils, their military councils, compared to Colonial, where it's free vote. It's like democracy. They put up a vote, everyone wants it. From what I understand, from what people say, is Wardens, only like the heads of clans and higher ups are allowed to make decisions. So if you piss them off, you kind of get fucked over from doing a lot of things. Is any of this true? I don't know. This is just what I hear other people say. So that could be the reason. It could be because they're toxic. Both sides are toxic on occasion. But who knows? I don't know. I want to go play Warden though, because I want to see their vehicles. And not when I'm being shot at by them. I really like the Jagdpanzer, or whatever their heavy tank destroyer is called. I call it a Jagdpanzer because it looks like one, but I don't know what it's called in-game. I really want to see that up close, and not up close when it's shooting at me. That reminds me, yesterday I was watching a Warden streamer. He was new to the game, so I was helping him out, giving him tips on how to do things. They had gotten the tank, but their tank was stolen, but there was another light scout tank sitting right where theirs was, which I think it was theirs the whole time, and they just got confused. But I told them that they could use a wrench to go take that tank because they didn't know they could unlock things. I then proceeded to watch them try and steal every tank they came across because they said, fuck it, why not? So I accidentally did that to the Wardens. Where was I going with that story? I don't know. I was just talking. But yeah, I also noticed while watching him, the Wardens talk on voice chat way more often. Mainly yelling at each other, but they talk more often on voice chat. Colonials, it's very quiet, but typically when people do use in-game voice chat, typically it's helpful stuff. You know, I try and be helpful at least. Also, shit ton of staff sergeants here. Hey, do you guys want atlases instead? Did we already strip this? Thank you for following, Grandman. I'm gonna pronounce that differently and wrong every time. I apologize, it's just the way it happens. Also, to anyone else who is watching, hello, hi. Hopefully you're having a good afternoon. Of course, man. I'll probably still be streaming for a bit, so if you see me still on, feel free to pop by, say hi, and watch for a little bit. Otherwise, have a good afternoon. I hope to see you later. Remember to hydrate, consume, and rest if you need it. Speaking of which, I need to drink in a little bit. I'll take a second drink for you, Mikey. That's good. That's some good stuff. Let's see. No. Anything? No. Like, just diesel. Yeah, if anyone else has any other questions, feel free to ask. I'm here to help explain as much as possible. Because truly, in the end, it doesn't matter who wins or loses, as long as you have fun. So don't play the front line when you're losing, because all you hear is screaming about how fucked you are. I'm also gonna have to pull over and answer my phone. I'm getting text messages from work. Never good. Never good. Alright, so we'll toss that in there and continue cooking up some ah, shit, I don't have a hammer. Alright, let's go get a hammer quickly. And I'll help build some things in the garage for a bit. Let's hope no one's putting stuff in here. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna look at my phone for a minute and answer some text messages. So if I don't respond to you instantly, I apologize for that. How good a hammer? I'll be back in just a second. Oh, so sorry about that, everyone. I just had to do some things for work quickly. Hour-related things, you know, the usual. I wonder if my truck has been stolen. Mind you, I left it locked right next to... Oh, that man's a sleeper. Kill all sleepers on site. Kill all sleepers on site. We'll make a couple of haulers. We'll make a couple of these and go put them in free parking. Alright, so now we just build. Just told the region that I'm just making some atlases for people. So basically what's happening right now is because we're in resistance. Because we're in resistance, we have tanks unlocked. Everyone is just focused on getting supplies to the front so we can push the wardens back before they come after us and getting tanks on the field. Everyone wants tanks immediately, like right now, get a tank and just bum rush, hold W and win the game type of thing. So, you know, some people aren't focusing as much on the basics as we were during the war. Also, I don't know if that dude's helping me build. I don't see no puffs of smoke on that side, but he has parked his truck directly in front of the oil tanker, as I like to call them. I don't really know why he would do that. Oh, there he goes. Oh, so I'm gonna say something I don't think at all is controversial, but something I've been thinking about the last few days. I think the most satisfying part of this game is being logistics. For one simple reason of you will never, well, not never, but you will always have more people be happy that you arrive than logistics. Whether you're delivering supplies or even during this war, because we were waiting days to get it, or at least 2 days, whatever it was. But to unlock the Atlas hauler, I was over in Fisherman's Row, and the first day we got it, or the first 5 minutes we got it, I grabbed all the beamlets I could out of the refinery, I went to the garage in Fisherman's Row, and I just built Atlases out the ass. And there's nothing more satisfying than putting them in the field right outside of the garage and seeing them disappear one by one, but then seeing them drive past the garage filled with salvage on the way to the refinery. So you just get a sense that, you know, you did that. You simply building these trucks, help these people get things to the refinery, and in the end, you know, you can debate whether or not it actually helped the war effort, but in a way, it made someone else's life easier. And I like that, it's a good feeling. So I figure we'll build about 3 or so Atlases. Bing, bong, binka bonka. Also, hopefully all my, the audio, everything is good. If anything's wrong, let me know. That way I can fix it immediately. Or at least as soon as I can. Now, the one thing I can't wait for, in the bottom left, it just passed. Excuse me. It just passed. But the armored car I have wanted that since the start of the war. I wanted that since the last war, but we never tech it because, I don't know, I guess it's been decided it's shit or something. I don't know. I just really, really want an armored car. I want to be in it. I want to see it. It would be... The armored car would be so useful for QRF against partisans. Instead, what do? We rock up in a Willys Jeep or an Icarus RPG Jeep. We rock up to partisans in those instead of an armored car. Sure, maybe, you know, basic arms fire can still penetrate the armored car and do damage to it. At least it's an armored car. Fear factor. I don't know if there's a way to refuel while in the truck. I don't think so. Now, let's see. We've emptied that one. That salvage field is in the fucking middle of nowhere. How do you even get there? That comp field is almost empty. That comp field is going down. Comp field's going down. We got that salvage field in the middle of nowhere. There you go, try and make it look somewhat nice. Yeah, it keeps getting moved around. What was this, 120? So probably, while everyone gets back into the groove of things, because obviously everything's been moved around, we need to suddenly make all the guns that we just had. We don't have much of a surplus, so while that happens, we're probably going to lose some territory to the Wardens. But we'll see what happens. As it is now, I think this will be the last Atlas I make for now. Because obviously I don't want to hog the garage for too long. And then I'll throw it in the free area. And there you go, Bob's your uncle and all that. And all that, yes. Yep. In chat, they were just advertising the press course stream. That's fun. Should I go listen to the press course stream while streaming Foxhole? Or stream Inception, rather. How many streams can we go? How deep can we go before Twitch just explodes? Or rather, my internet. How many streams can we have running at the same time while streaming before my internet just gives up and implodes? Let's not be going to steal my fucking atlas. I mean, technically, they're all my atlases because I built them. I think we'll go mine some comps. Yeah, we'll go mine some comps. Put it in public. Oh hey, look, an atlas is already gone. Alright, we'll head to the northern comp site now. Which one's untouched? Alright, that one has more at least. And we'll go up there, get a truck full of comps, and we'll shove it in the refinery. See, here's the field. I think I said this already, but comps is how you make anything tank related or armor related. That vehicle just here unattended. It's locked, so I don't know where the guy went for it. Weird. So yeah, you only get 2 components per hit with the sledgehammer. It's great to mine components. And you can only mine components with the sledgehammer. The only way you can get components early game before you unlock sledgehammers is through component mines, which for some reason there is a shockingly large amount of people that don't realize that, because during early war you will always see people try and claim that people are hacking in resources because they have components, when no, you just use the component mine. And then the big issue is, towards mid to late war, you'll see some component mines that are just left filled. Like over at Mercy's Lynn, I think it's called, during the stream earlier today, or yesterday rather, you could actually see it. I looked, there's 2 component mines. They were across the water though. I'd have to travel through another region and then back into Mercy to get to them. But there's 2 component mines right next to each other. I think had over 1,000 or 2,000 components each. So around 3,000 to 4,000 components in total. And no one was picking them up. Which is insane, because that's enough to do quite a few tanks. Oh yeah, it's what happens. Now the one thing that would be really nice is to get a harvester actually. So a harvester is basically a combine, but made for getting salvaging components. It's really useful. You get pretty late into the war though, sadly. But anyone that's probably farming components at the moment is farming them to build a harvester. So as you can see, it just takes forever to get a full inventory of components. How close are we? Almost there. And that's not even half of my truck filled either. There we go. Good news is this will really help the team for a bit. Is emptying these fields and getting the RMATs faster and earlier is gonna help so much more than anything else. Someone may have just accidentally put in region their stockpile code. Watch it be someone goes and robs his clan of their shit. Maybe I should make a flatbed, a resource container, and a harvester. So I can empty this component field. I should bring a wrench next time and see what's in that Sipsy. Also, I despise people who just leave vehicles everywhere. Also locked. Oh god. Component mining. Always so fun. I need a harvester, I really, really fucking do. I think this might be enough comps, really, to make a harvester. Alright, inventory full. This should definitely be enough comps. So we'll head down, build the harvester, come back up, and then I'll put in region that anyone who wants comps can come to the northern field. I will set it to personal though, just so I can get them, because someone's gonna be sitting at the refinery fucking gobbling all the R-mats up. How many do I need for a harvester? Not sure. I'll have to check in a moment. Oh, there's one of the haulers I left. Okay, all my other stuff finished cooking. Alright, let's see, harvester. 120, holy shit. Hold the fuck on. How much is just a tank? The tankette. You can create a harvester or 2 tankettes. Alright?
Hey. Do you have hammer?
What?
Do you have hammer? I need it. 1 second. Just one.
No, sorry, I don't. I have no idea what I said. A flatbed's only 30, but a fucking scrap harvester is 120. I also did not understand he was trying to say hammer there. I feel kinda bad about that. Alright. How much is a light tank? So you can either make a hatchet or a scrap hauler. I mean, I guess in a sense it makes sense. It makes sense to an extent, because I'm going to assume in lore they just take a tank chassis and slap, you know, pull the engine out, move the engine around, make a bed for it, and add the harvester on the front. But that's so expensive. Holy shit. Okay, to the smelter. Over the high velocity barrel that deals 75 extra damage per shot. Huh, neat. The field guns, I like these. You don't see much of these field machine guns. You tack them and then you don't see them very often. And you get 3
Okay, thank you, bro.
Of course, no problem.
Do you have anything?
Do I need anything? I think you said, do you need anything? No, I don't.
Okay.
Don't know what he means by that. Alright, let's see how many fucking flower mats. Oh god, that's gonna take fucking forever. Alright, time to go manually mine for a while, I guess. God, no wonder you don't see that many harvesters. Yeah. Fucking take a dog's age to build, that's why. Because I was gonna get a harvester, go to the northern comp field, and just say, anyone that wants comps, I'll mine them, you come and get them. But then the game's like, nah. No, it's gonna take 40 minutes, man. It's gonna take 40 minutes at least. The best I can do is just keep filling it. Oh, I forgot a wrench. Oh well. So the one nice thing is these tank models you see here, as the field empties out, this model will actually change to have less and less stuff in the pile. I really adore that. Just those small details that really add life to the game, instead of just being static, because then you go, oh, why can't you just pull the entire tank out of there and just retrofit it? But in a way you are. And that was just mine. So I think everyone right now is doing the southern field. And they emptied that. They probably moved down there. Could be over at that one as well. Hmm. Think I was just responding to some things in world chat. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. I'm not really sure what I can say to make this not boring, as someone who is solo clearing a component field for a couple hours. At least an hour. Because, that's how long the arm mats are gonna take to get done. It's always annoying that arm mats, E mats, heavy E mats, they take forever to make. That does remind me of the one thing though that I've been wanting for a while in this game. So obviously anyone who's played the game enough knows during some wars you have a town, this one that just we won, Jade Cove had like 2 factories, but there's no refinery in the region, and you have to travel like a region over to get to a refinery to get B mats to even use the damn factories. The one thing that I always thought about would be nice is a portable refinery, kind of like a concrete mixer. Maybe you could even unlock them in the same tier. But it would be less efficient than an actual refinery, whether it be it takes more time to do things, or you can only do things with salvage maybe, so you can't do components or heavy EMAT things. You have to go to an actual refinery for them. Or it could even take more resources to do it, so maybe it doubles what you need to put in for everything. So like for a BMAT, instead of 2 salvage each, it would be 4 each. EMAT, instead of 10 to 1, it would be 20 to 1. So you know, it would be fine for BMATs because you don't lose out on too many and you can have them right there ready to go. But with EMAPs, oh, you can also say that I can't do diesel as well because that one, I can see, that one makes sense. But you could do something like that. I don't know, just ideas. I see on Reddit all the time the different ideas people have. Recently there was one for different melee weapons. It was 2 different types of like shovels, melee shovels that you could use. And then there was also kind of like, what was it? A baseball bat, what do you call them? Cudgels, I think. And what was the other thing? I think the Wardens had like a spiked baseball bat or something. And the Collies had... was that a knife? I don't remember. I'd have to go find the Reddit post and look at it again. And then there was another guy who made different tank designs. They look nice. So it'd be cool to actually see them in game. I mean, I don't care if they're really shit or anything like that, just get them in the game. Get them in, give us more options, and have fun, so on and so forth. Yeah, I need a wrench and pop the lock on this Sipsy. So I can figure out what the fuck's in it. And also just get it out of the comp field. here's a tip for anyone new to the game that wants. Okay, as you saw there, so we've hit the threshold for it to change models. So it lost the tank turret and a couple smaller things changed on it. Yeah, things like that are nice. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, a tip for people that want to do Logi, more specifically scrapping, or as we call it, scrooping. Everything will spawn in a circle. The longer you play, you kind of get a feel for where the limit is. Do not park within the circle, and do not put resource containers within the circle, because then you will block places for it to spawn at. And that is kind of annoying when people do that. It's not so bad with components, because components take forever to mine a node of, but it's more so an issue with salvage, because salvage, you just tear through it with a sledgehammer. Another couple Logi tips for scrapping. When you put down a resource container, you have to unpack it. Here's a hot tip. You're in a truck, or there's a truck nearby, or you're in a harvester. You can just bump it with your truck or harvester, and it'll just destroy the packaging. It will not do any damage. There's no reason not to do it. It will instantly unpack it, and then you can put things into it. So that's really good, especially if you're solo in an area. Like if you're in a side town that not many people are in, and you're clearing the fields there. Or if it's resistance like now and there's not many people, because obviously everyone's taking a break. What you can then do is bring a resource container, then bring your harvester, if you have a harvester, if there's one in storage. And then when you put it down, smack it with your harvester to immediately unpack it, and then go to town. Although if you do that, I'd suggest having at least 2 people and 2 crates. That way, they plonk a crate down, you're in the harvester, you're filling it up. They take that, or they bring the second crate. When they bring that second one, the first one's probably already filled. They pack it, take it, and you fill the other one. And that way it's just a constant flow of resources. And then when they hit the queue limit for everything that they can queue up at a refinery, because I think the max is 12 hours or something. Because I know, not this war, but last war, when my clan was on, we were just salvagers, and we were over in Lawnstone, I think it was, and we were just emptying those fields, and I was the one bringing the crates in, and I maxed out on B-mats, E-mats, and diesel, because we were doing salvage at the time. And I think max is either 24 hours or 12 hours. They may have changed that though, I don't know. I think I remember going over 12 hours with E-mat. So it may not be an hour thing, and it may be the amount of materials you queue up. I can't remember honestly. No, Press Corps is advertising their stuff. Oh, full. Everyone's already asking when the next war is. Ay. Oh hey, we're full. Well, shit. All of it, that sucks. Actually, hold on. Yeah, it's a bit of weight gone. Now we can play around with this a bit more. Fucking may as well just drop it all and hurry back. I won't get a wrench this time, because we need to just get back for the mats. For the comps before they despawn. But I think it's like at least 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Or maybe it's, well, players are in the area, so since I am leaving and there's no one else there, it may despawn. But we'll try and hurry. Hurry hard, hurry hard. And obviously we'll just leave the pistol there on the ground because it doesn't matter. We spawn with it, we have plenty of ammo for it. I don't think I've ever actually seen someone in a factory make pistols for the 9mm ammo for pistols. The submachine guns, even if they're in the same caliber, they use their own type of weapon magazine. Oh hey, we have our first harvester, so he must have been sitting here waiting for it. So I typically don't like hoarding supplies, but I'm not hoarding, I'm doing it to get my own harvester. If there's anything that's extra, I'll kick into public once I'm done. Was it 160 I needed? I think it was 160. It's gonna take a wee bit more still. That's kind of annoying. Ah, good, my mats are still here for the cops. But the pistol and such despawned. Or got hidden or whatever the hell just happened. So it's good I did not take much longer, or else they probably would despawned. Boy howdy. Where am I? Alright, let's make a squad. Sad I can't add an S. All I need was one more character. We'll just leave that open for anyone to join. And that way it gets rather thin. You don't see it as much. I'm having fun with T3 in chat right now. They're advertising for new Logi players. Mining and chatting. I just realized his fucking clan tag is STD. Okay, he left this one for me. What did he ride up in? Just a normal ass truck. Unlock your truck.
Why?
I want to put my comps inside of it. Alright, you just need one more stack. I already got a hour and a half of comps cooking. I don't need any more comps. They're just set to personal. Other people can use comps. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. There's only so many times I can say I hope everyone's having a good day before it just gets really repetitive. You're just gonna dump them on the ground. Thank you, good sir.
Sure.
See, that's what happens when you help people. They also give back a bit. No, see, I could have been a dick and just hoarded them and kept them and just filled my truck. But with helping him fill his all the way, he then mined for a little bit more, because obviously that then puts him into the area of guilt, where he doesn't want to feel like he was just given a bunch. So then he mines a little bit more, so then he doesn't feel like he got everything for free. And then he puts his extras in my truck. Would the end result be the same? Probably. But in the end, we help each other, and that's what matters. I wonder how the war is going. Or rather, the resistance is going. Okay, so the Warrens have pushed in a bit. We're trying to secure our stuff in Drowned Vale. Nothing's be going whack, yo. I really want Artie again. It was so fun when me and my clan did some Artie things. There was an Artie position already there, and some boys of mine jumped in the squad with them. I was doing the logistics for them, so I was making all the shells they were using. I think I've told this story every stream. But basically, I filled 3 entire truckfuls of 120 ammo for the artillery piece. Or pieces, rather. And they sent 2 of their guys down to drive the other 2 trucks, and we took the 3 of them up and submitted them all together. And it took them no more than 5 minutes to eat through 3 truckfuls of 120 ammunition for their fucking artillery pieces. Sadly, that area was still stalemate, though. Oh, is he back already? He is. Bing bong, bing bong, binky bonky, binky bonk. Can't remember if in the LLC Discord I went and announced that we won the war. If I haven't done that, I should probably do that. The man's filling my truck. Mine should be almost filled now. Oh yeah, almost. So I'll fill mine up and then put the rest of what I get in his. Or did he already fill his truck? Holy shit. Did he really fill that truck? He either filled his really quick, or he took some from my truck. Which, in the end, it doesn't really matter. I much prefer this Logi life than the frontline life. Not worried about dying every 3 minutes. You're not worried about Warden suddenly coming up behind you and showing you what happens if you stuck a 9mm where it shouldn't be. You don't have to worry about tanks suddenly driving over you, whether it be friendly or enemy, it doesn't really matter. I've had both run me over multiple times. Although the one nice thing about the front lines is building. I like building on the front lines. I don't like the combat too much. Probably just because I need to do the gunplay more. Not good with the gunplay yet. But as it is, I get my ass handed to me a lot. The only times I can win a gunfight is if I have an advantage. Like as we saw on stream. When those 2 wardens were pushing up and I just happened to be behind and to the side, the only way I was able to kill them was the fact I was behind them and caught them off guard. Because realistically, I should have not been there. The only reason I was there was because I was trying to find where to build a hospital. Also, those wardens, all they had to do was throw some gas grenades. They threw a gas grenade right on the town hall, like that one dude that ran up with a bayonet. Mind you, same result anyway. If they just ran up with some gas grenades, they would have taken that entire area. Yep, I got 62 left, so I'll mine until the other guy comes back. But these are shiny, meaning there should be more components in here. I hope that other guy comes back. Also, I also wonder what happened to Friendzone YouTube, or YT. He came on, asked what team I'm on, and then never said anything beyond that. I don't know if maybe he's looking specifically for Warden players, which I know there isn't much of, so that's why next war that and also to see the vehicles I'll be going Warden. But yeah. Does this have different war? No, not really. Baki. You know what? May I get rid of the one thing and the bomb left? There's no real point for that being there. Especially not during resistance. That only counts if I'm in a vehicle or at the front lines. It doesn't really need to be there. And also, you can see what my comp game is like. Every single hit is only 2 comp. Fucking magnificent. I think that looks better. I've also been debating about a face cam or not. I don't know how that would be. What do you people think? What do you guys think? Do you think face cam? Not sure. And I do have a clone helmet from Star Wars I could wear. I just don't like the face being shown on the internet. Same time though, I need something that sets me apart from like the 6 other people that stream Foxhole. Because there's the one dude who I think sits around 100 viewers usually, and then the rest of us middle around like 5 to 10, and then the press corps, which I think sits around usually 20 or so. Not sure. But I think at any given time there's roughly like 10 or so people streaming Foxhole. Alright, I've just told the region that I'm overfilled with comps and I don't want to drop them. I'm not fucking dropping them. 2, 3, 7, 8. 800 comps. Yeah, this is completely filled. 800% overweight. Oh my god. I'm 1,700% overweight. Look at that. Look how fast I go down just from moving. What about sprinting? Oh god. My back should just be obliterated, honestly. Like, I should just explode into 1,000 pieces. No ands, ifs, or buts. My kneecaps should just explode outwards and just hit someone in the face and kill them. There's no excuse for being 1,700% overweight and still being on my 2 feet. Context menu, transfer item stack, control left click splits it. Oh, I didn't know you could control left click to split. And alt left click drops. Neat. So, I have two options. If no one comes, because I've asked in chat now for someone to come. If no one comes, I have to walk back. I have to walk there, come back, or walk there, deposit these, walk back, get my truck, deposit that, or drop all these comps, risk them being despawned for me to rush down there to the refinery, drop the stuff off, and then quickly rush back over. And I don't know if I want to risk that or not. Mind you, I've already done it once, so it wouldn't be that bad. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to drop it. Wrong thing. Meant to hit enter to see chat. Oh shit. I hit tab while hitting alt, so I alt tab by mistake. Oh god, I move so slow. Oh god, this is so slow. Almost made a wrong turn there. Would have been disastrous. Alright, I just gotta slam up, dump them in, and get back up to where I was. And there's the guy. I was hoping he'd come back and get the comps, but it looks like he's waiting. Alright, let's zip up there. Maybe I should make a flatbed and resource container. But then I'd also need to bring a crane up there. That'd be a pain in the ass. Go get it all before it despawns. Watch it be now someone pulls up like, oh, I heard you had free comps. Oh, I did. You didn't come fast enough though. could honestly get, because I can just bring a truck up to make the B-mat, or bring in B-mats to make that. I could also slap an encampment here. Could do all that. And for now, we'll focus mainly on getting the harvester. I think we're at, what, 60 R-mats or something like that? I think around 60, give or take. You know, it would be a neat feature since the, oh, here comes someone.
Hello, my friend.
Hello.
What's up?
Not too much. How goes it with you?
Oh, okay. Me, everything alright. You know, I need some refined materials.
Yeah, everyone does at the moment. Did the model change again? No, I think it's just because I'm at this angle, it looks different. 'Cause the far side, this one, didn't look that turned over before. Didn't look like it was on that much of an angle, at least. But in a bit, we should be seeing it change again, model-wise. We are starting to hammer through the nodes.
This is your truck?
The Sipsis? No, it's not. I don't know who left it here. Oh good, he has a wrench. I guess probably has fucking comps in it. Well, seems like it. Oh, we've lost Market Road and Lockmore. That's not good. Hello to everyone that's stopped in or watching. I apologize that you've shown up to one of the most boring parts of the stream, which is me mining. But it must be done for the betterment of the Kali cause. Does that model change again? I think it does. I think it goes down to only one tank hull. If I remember right, I can't. It's been a while since I've been at a comp field. Usually they're all empty around the towns I hang out at, so I just go to the comp mines if I need them. Even then though, those are usually just barren all the time. These people just sit there and fight over what gets produced. Alright, around just over 200 more. So I think this pile here should be enough for me to do it. Every time I go to say like this or that, I actually start to point at the screen because I'm so used to doing that. I forgot there's a little cursor that I can use to point at things instead. Let's see. Okay, that's around roughly what I needed. I'll mine more and get these guys' trucks filled. His truck must be pretty much filled by now. The power of simply having 2 people. It goes by so much faster. Also, to anyone watching, just remember if you have any questions at all about anything, feel free to ask. Can you unlock it? There we go, we'll just help fill up his truck. And have a full inventory about something. I'm waiting to see when the next model change is gonna happen, so I'm trying to keep my eye on the tanks. I don't think it really makes a noise when the model changes, I think it just quietly does so. It would be nice, I can't remember if I already said this, but I was thinking about it just a couple minutes ago. It would be nice if when vehicle got destroyed, it would create very, like just, I don't know, 2-3 nodes of that resource. So if it's a vehicle that uses basic materials, it would create just a few salvage nodes. And if it was a tank or something, it would create just a few component nodes. Because that's what these are. Is, you know, it's just the tanks that spew out an endless amount of components for a while until it dries up. Oh, there we go. So it's changed again. So now we're stripping the inside of this one. So I think this will be completely gone and then that'll be left over. Or maybe it's just this husk and we strip the entirety of that. But there we go. Model has changed yet again. Ping pong. Ping pong. I wonder how this game would function if you were to add skills to it. Can you imagine if you had skills that could increase your sight range? That's the first thing everyone would put points into, and it would just cause the game to run like so much dog shit. I think the one way that the developers... Oh my god, it's 2:41. Remember when it was just 12:40? Wasn't even 1 yet. We've been slamming through 2 hours. But, as I was saying, I think the one way the devs keep the game running pretty smooth is the sight range. You notice it with vehicles all the time if you do Logi work. But, it doesn't render vehicles unless it's like 10 feet out of vision. So at that point, then it will render it. And you notice it the most because when you see just random smoke trails streak across the screen, that's a vehicle being rendered in. And then if you're behind it, like if it's something slow and you're catching up to it, you'll see the exhaust fumes. But then you'll suddenly see the tracks it leaves on the ground because that's when it started to actually render the model and render where it is in the world. Which kind of sucks, because it would be nice to actually, like let's say you're hunting down a tank, to track it down by the tracks it leaves, but it just fucking despawns after a wee bit, or fades away, or whatever it is. Let's go see if his truck is full yet. Oopsie doopsie, I fell over. Put the rest in the back of here. Alrighty, so hopefully, I don't think enough has been refined yet. It would be nice though if enough has been refined for me to get a harvester. But that man commended me, so I shall now find and commend him. Yeah, that's also the other thing about just being really nice to people, especially mining. You just get commands. If you help fill up people's trucks, they'll just commend the shit out of you.